You're tuned into Marital Chemistry
2020.
We have a mission.
with your host, G. Cohen.
You see, that's why your skin looks so cool. Like
Exactly.
Lisa.
I was thinking about this one, and I think for most people who are married, they're content with their spouse.
Richard.
But it has to get the
Yeah.
countdown and everything.
Juanita.
Because really and truly, what you're going to remember like 10 years from now.
welcome to
Marital Chemistry. Okay, welcome back to Marital Chemistry on Hot 1 AM, the Bad Boy of Radio. I think just number 4 through it, I said that was Lisa Witt having chemistry in a relationship. My mistake, my apologies. That was Lisa Witt making time to connect.
Yes.
That's what we just wrapped up. So now we're diving over into salt and pepper. Usually Richard handles this, but you know, Richard's out making that paper. So we got to cover for Richard. And you know, the only sensible thing to do, being man to man, is step up and cover him.
Nice.
That's it.
All right. So I'm going to try to do, where I'm going to try to cover the salt and pepper as best as I can for Richard. So what I'm looking at right now and how building chemistry in your marriage is how to build chemistry that matters. All right. High level chemistry usually comes from opposite yet complementary qualities that attract each other. Right. Like for instance, we touched on this earlier where I'm more energetic.
Yeah.
I'll more see the things and find something foolish to laugh about. Lisa will see it and probably won't even catch it right away until I point it out. Then it becomes funny to her. Right? No, it's like that sometimes, right?
Yeah,
and then
I can see
there's
that.
some sensitivity that she'll bring out. I'm like, you got that out of that? And then she'll make me think, okay, yeah, that is sensitive.
Right?
That's, you know what I mean? So it's those kind of things.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes, you know what? We need that, but we could end up making it become a wedge.
Yes.
So we have to be very careful as well because that's her personality. This is mine.
Yeah.
You know, we shared about the guy in the middle of the night in a snowstorm. I think it was like 1 in the morning. Right?
Yeah,
when I saw
And you
this
just
guy.
glanced at him.
Exactly. So for me seeing that, it's like, what the hell is going on in this man's life, right?
Why am I riding bicycle into the snow?
Exactly. It's snowing hard outside
hot.
at that time in the morning,
I'm
right?
stressing my run with left and white.
And like down a hill. Like
Exactly.
that's a hill he's going
Yeah.
down on the bicycle in snow.
That would
Right.
puzzle me too, because I'd be like, what in the world?
See, and that's how I would have just taken it, but he took it to a whole other level.
That's the point. Exactly.
No, I would look at him and be like, Richie, watch a madman, man.
Exactly.
No, and Richie
Right.
would have made it like you and Richie would have taken it to a like that level of
If
laugh
just
or
laughter.
fun.
Exactly.
But I would have been like, I want to.
You guys internalize it
Yeah.
in terms of something is wrong, the man's going to work while we're like, no.
You just crack. Especially riding a bicycle in the snow. Like,
Exactly.
And the snow was still coming down.
Exactly.
Like,
that was when we had the big fall, did it for like, what, 48 hours or something like that? Yes.
yeah, he
Yeah.
was riding.
Not in the morning. Yes. So it's little things like that, you know, when you talk about just opposites attracting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my world, I need that scale back. Her world, she needs my aggression to kind of like balance it out.
Balance it, yeah.
Right? So if you have two people with the same level, I mean, it can be good because you'll get each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in some ways, you can possibly feel like something is lacking.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And then you'll start searching for it
Yeah.
elsewhere because you need that balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? It's just like when you have two batteries, they go head to tail.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right? So that's one of the things we talk about building positive chemistry.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You look at building positive chemistry, don't be afraid to make mistakes. As long as the mistakes are to make each other happy.
Yeah.
Like, I could go out of my way to try to do something so nice for her that it could be a mistake where, you know what, she may not have appreciated it, what I did, but the fact that I step out to do something for her, she appreciates the gesture.
Effort, yeah,
Exactly.
the gesture, yeah.
So we can't be afraid to make those mistakes because that's a part of learning.
Yeah.
Right?
Because she'll definitely look at the effort that you made,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and say, oh yeah, you know, and even if she may have like taken it the opposite way, she'd be like, oh yeah, but you did make an effort. I appreciate that. And that's
Exactly.
where the appreciation will come from.
Yeah.
And I'll bring it back to when we used to date, and I showed up at her house to surprise her with the flowers,
And Julie said, Father, understand.
and she was making me something that I didn't know about. I forgot what she was saying for me, but she was surprising me with an outfit
Yeah.
she was making.
Yeah.
And here I am surprising her with flowers.
Yeah.
When I showed up at the door, she's running to hide it,
Yeah. Thank you. Oh.
going down the stairs.
From that story, that's all I remember. I do remember seeing you made him something.
Right? So it's the
He could
thought.
just bloom. Just
No. Then the
Can you give me
story.
two bloom?
You know what I mean?
No. The basement, like, the kids knows the basement. The stairs go down. You know what I mean?
However amount of stairs it was, those
Yeah,
the amount she had.
And in my mind, I'm thinking, is she crazy? Why the hell is she running? You know what I mean? And it's just like, because I was making something. So I'm like, oh, okay. So here it is again. You know what I mean? I showed up unannounced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she could have been seriously hurt.
Yeah.
But we were able to
You
laugh
cannot
at
do
it
much.
because we could laugh about it because I was doing something nice for
Yes.
her, and she was hiding the fact
She was doing
excuse
something
me,
nice for
she was
you,
doing
too.
something nice for me. So it's those little things where you know
Yeah.
what? Don't be afraid to make those mistakes.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's
You
true.
understand what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Don't be afraid to make those mistakes because at the end of the day, it's just going to become a laughing point.
Yeah.
Yes,
And it's
years
something that
later.
it's your memory. It's your, you know
It's
what I mean?
a part of your memory. It's a
Yes.
part of your chapter.
It's true.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
true. It's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Like when there was a trip she was leaving for Barbados, and I showed up at the airport in my PJs. Remember?
no.
Yes. That PJ suit that you made me,
Really?
the shorts and the baseball, because she knows I love baseball jerseys, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she made the PJs for me, and it was like a shorts and a baseball cutout top.
Mm-hmm.
So you were going to Barbados. I think it was like the second summer we were together. And I showed up at the airport in my PJs, coming to say goodbye to her. I don't know how you don't remember that. Shame on you.
Really?
Lisa.
Really?
That's it.
The man open in pajama. That means he not
That's
even
it.
get up for brush him teeth.
I did brush my teeth.
Hold on, let me get to the make you feel bad in that one. The man not even get up for brush him teeth. And he said, Lisa's leaving. I got to get to
Get
the
to the
airport. I got
airport.
first gas.
Oh my
In him
goodness.
PJs, yo.
That's so funny.
I jumped in my Beretta, hit the 401, hit the 409,
Lisa.
hit Terminal
Okay.
2, because we
Was
had
it
Terminal 1 and
2?
Terminal 2 at the time, right? Yes.
Wow. And
Yes.
you're wearing the pajamas?
Yeah, I wore the PJs.
She's still surprised.
Oh, you're talking about the ones with the stripe?
Stripe.
Oh,
Yes.
okay,
See, everybody now she
okay.
remembers.
Okay.
It's jog her memory.
Right?
It took some work.
Okay. You guys have to forgive me. This is what? This
You know
is probably
what?
going into
She
like
just-
24,
she
25
just
years
aged.
ago now.
She just aged a year on Thursday, so it comes
Yes,
with
happy
it's a part of-
birthday, Boo.
Happy birthday, honey.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Forgot
Yes.
about that now, but
Yes.
yes.
So,
Girl,
yeah.
you still look young. It's all good.
I forgive you.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well,
so it was that moment, like, you know, just doing that for her because I'm like, okay, she's gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I got to do something. So I ran to the airport. You know what
Did,
I mean?
did you find her?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
because
okay.
you know I knew the time they were gonna arrive. I knew when they had to check in, so
Yeah.
I made sure I got there just
Okay.
as they arrived. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
little things like that. You know, you gotta find what the connection points are because people think, okay, like for instance, we touched on this earlier. A guy was asking, "What do I do for my girl for Valentine's?"
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't give him an answer
Yeah.
because I would give a generic answer.
Exactly.
Because when it comes to dealing with the significant other, there's no generic form.
Yeah.
You may be with a girl that does not appreciate chocolate and roses.
Mm-hmm. Don't
You
care
have
for
to
it.
find what presses her button.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You have to know your partner.
You have to know your partner. And for some people, it could just be, you know what, it's Valentine's. Hey, let's just go jogging together.
Yeah.
And they're good with that. We
Yeah.
spend Valentine's Day jogging,
Yes.
right? So you have to find what pushes that person's button, and that's how you nurture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
know,
That's
so
true.
it's not a matter of, okay, well, I got her chocolate and I got her roses.
Because they
Yeah.
don't even care for that.
Exactly, and she could still feel that that's the best you can do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's no thought or there's no
Mhm.
effort put into,
Mm-hmm.
you know, me.
Exactly.
Right.
So don't be generic
Yes.
when you're building
True.
healthy chemistries. You
That is
cannot be generic.
Don't do what the
Yes.
next man is doing.
Exactly,
right.
because it's a regular thing for us to just say, hey, chocolates and roses.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, how
Oh,
do you
don't forget
make
the teddy bears.
and
Yeah.
the time?
Don't forget the teddy bears.
Right? Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day is what moves the person
Yes.
you're with. And
Absolutely.
I think over the course of time,
Mhm.
you should realize that. For some woman, it could just be, hey, it means you're cleaning the house today.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Right.
Because remember, it is an expression of love.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the easy way is I'm going to go buy some roses and
Yeah,
a
the
car.
cop out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you
See,
gotta
cleaning the
spend.
house would be nice for me too.
Didn't I do that last weekend? I
No.
did do that last weekend.
No,
Yes,
no,
I did.
You did an area.
No, I did the whole house.
You did an area.
She said you did an area.
I
Was that
cleaned
the living room?
the living room and my studio.
Okay.
So
And
as she
area.
stated,
kitchen.
you did 2 areas, and
And
one of the areas was
two
your
areas.
personal area.
No, we all use this area.
Everybody use the area?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Lisa don't
see
use
the
this
twist.
area?
You see the
Where's
twist,
where's
right?
our boy more times lately?
You see the twist, right?
That's your son and you.
Thank
Does
you.
she use
And
the area?
wife. She's here now.
Now, only because it's we have to be in the studio.
Studio, right?
Okay, wait until her course begins.
See,
We're gonna
he's
over-
twisting.
Wait until her
He's
course
twisting it.
begins.
But
And
but
she
but,
is
but
almost-
hold on. That's when the course begins. We're
Thank
talking
you.
about
One just
now.
ended.
Thank
One
you.
just ended.
Thank you.
You just want to like throw shade onto Lisa.
I'm
Lisa,
telling you.
No.
we're gonna give
I'm
you an
just saying.
umbrella.
Right?
I'm just saying. I'm
Yes.
just saying.
We just gonna give you an
I'm
umbrella.
just saying. I
Right?
claimed.
I like
Give
for
it-
example,
give it.
I like getting the treats and all those kind of things. That's neat and all that. But
Mhm.
you're right. Somebody
Mhm.
could like coming and just having everything done.
Yeah.
Like if you were to get somebody, even if you didn't do it, you got somebody to just
Come
come,
and
and
clean.
clean the house. Can you
Ooh,
imagine
all
you
I
had
gotta do
somebody
is just go lay down.
right?
You know, you could have given this. You could have given me this suggestion before birthday.
I just
Because
thought
then
about it.
I
I
was-
was like, boy, what you gonna
Had
somebody to
she
come in
gi-
and just clean the
had
house
she
head
given-
to
Walk through the
toe.
door, you're like, oh, all I gotta do is lay down in my bed.
Had she given me this suggestion,
But why would she need to do that? It's
had
her.
she given me this suggestion last week, I would have sat down, put my feet up, and used her birthday money to buy her birthday cleaning.
Now you
Listen.
know.
Uh-huh.
Now you know those spontaneous
Mhm.
things. Doesn't have to be a special
Yeah, it don't have
occasion.
to
That's
be a
what we
birthday.
just talked about.
It's a spontaneous thing, as she just pointed out.
I'll pay Rachel and Ashton.
Look at Rachel's face.
I'll split it 3 ways.
Oh, and Grace.
Exactly. 3. Go to work, kids. Clean the house.
There are many services out there.
Honestly, it's
you
nice
know-
to just walk in the home sometimes and not feel like you have to,
And that's true.
you know what I
That's
mean, to
true.
do
Yeah.
everything.
And
Because
that's the point.
as
That's
moms,
a
we
part
do
of
have a lot
building
to
it.
do.
Right?
We do.
That's
Yeah.
a part of building that positive
Yeah.
chemistry.
It's true.
It's true,
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And remember that your role in this is to complete each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, it's not a competition. I mean, it could become competitive, but as long as it's
I did
healthy
all of
competition.
this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It becomes like
But
I
it's
did
to
all.
complete each other.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Very much so.
You know what I mean? That's what the chemistry is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
completing each other.
Yeah.
You know, once you find ways to complete each other, it makes a huge difference.
It really
Mhm.
does.
Because then you start to bring out the best in each other,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
So that's a part of it.
Teamwork.
Exactly.
Teamwork.
So that's a part of it. Again, you know, it's not intended to be competitive, but
No.
you complete each other. When you complete each other, man, you see the best. Someone looks like they're glowing always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relax together.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because even simple things that you can do that can ease somebody's mind,
Mhm.
that can build chemistry.
Yeah.
Because like you said, like you thought of the food for Richard. And,
Yeah.
and it could be anything because you realize that that's for him.
Yeah.
But if you know that it's a person that likes to have their hands on and going and making
Mhm.
sure that this is done and that is done, doing something like I said, getting somebody to clean or something
Mhm.
where
Or
that
organize
one,
or
or
whatever.
organize, even somebody to come in just to organize.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right? That could be like an amazing thing for
One less
that.
stress that they have to think about.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that
Yeah.
could be what builds you and your spouse because now you
Mhm.
two have time
To spend with each
to
other.
spend with each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your mind is at ease.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
Is this
No,
good?
it
And
really
so
does.
there's so many different creative ways that people
Mhm.
don't realize that you can reconnect with people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, just by still doing what you have to do day to day, but taking the edge off of it.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that you
Yeah.
can be in a place where you can happily connect
Yes.
and not dutifully connect.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, because
Yeah.
I have to connect.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not
You know?
making it feel like, oh, it's a
And-
chore.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
another point I wanted to raise as well.
Yeah.
When building chemistry, realize that what you do for that person is not intended for you.
Yeah. It's for that.
Because a lot of times we think, well, that's not me. Okay, but I have that requirement.
Yeah.
And because I have that requirement, then you have to step up as a spouse.
Yeah.
Just like you may have certain requirements that you're unaware of.
Yeah.
And you may never know you have it until I'm not meeting it.
Yeah.
But because I realize it, I may just be doing it naturally.
Mhm.
And you don't realize that, over the course of the years, I didn't even realize that would be a bother to me had I not had this, because it's
Yeah.
always been there.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
a big part of, you know what you do for someone, what someone requires to build their chemistry and to give you their best, that's their requirement. So we can't say, I'm not comfortable doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's what you tend to get a lot in
Yeah.
relationships.
Because
as
you're like,
well.
oh, I'm not in my comfort zone.
Yes.
It's not about
Exactly.
you.
It's
Yeah.
not
what-
about your comfort zone, but it's
True.
what fuels the other
Yes.
person.
Yeah, I've said
Yes.
that a couple
I was
times.
just gonna say
I said no.
I don't want to say. I didn't want to say, but that's
No,
what
no,
I can absolutely admit
Yeah,
that too.
me too. Like
Yeah.
I know I've said that a few times. I'm like, I'm not comfortable with that, so I'm not gonna do it. But
Yeah.
then if you're stepping outside of yourself and realizing that no, you're not doing it for you, you're doing it for your partner,
Exactly.
then you're accommodating their needs.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
No, no,
That's
you're
what it is.
absolutely right.
Absolutely, and it goes both ways too, because
Mhm.
we might take for granted that what they're doing they're actually comfortable with, and they might
Mhm.
not be.
Exactly.
Yeah. They really might not be. So
Let's be real. Raise of hand. Who likes to go to the gas station and buy gas in the car?
Hell no.
But we do it with a smile.
Yeah. Richie will always go fill up my car for me without me even
Mhm.
asking.
Mhm.
And I was
so
like, oh,
nice.
thank no, he no, for real, he does. No, he does. And then he'll say, oh, it down to like whatever. He's like, why am I always filling it up to Freddie and you always put it to Eddie?
But
I'm
you
like,
know,
I
those,
just drag.
those are the little things. We have to
Yeah.
do those things in life
Yeah.
that, fill up the gas.
absolutely.
It's burning money. I consider
Yeah.
buying gas burning money.
It
but
is.
It's the same thing in your relationship, whereas, you know what? I may not like to cook, but it's nice every now and then I'm going to cook you dinner.
Yeah.
I may not like to do certain things, but I realize what it does for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm doing this and it's bringing out the best in you, then I'm going to get the best you.
Yeah.
They say happy wife, happy life. I think happy husband, happy life as well. It's vice
It's
versa.
both, yeah, because
Yeah.
you're in it together. You
You're
know
in
what I
it
mean?
together.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're in it together.
Yeah.
So that is just, how to build positive chemistry in your relationship.